Where is the Calgary housing market going? Are prices going down? And is everything you're hearing on the news true? Hi, I'm Marnie Campbell with the Marnie Campbell Real Estate Team. I'm going to tell you what is projected for 2023, give you information, and help you make decisions that are in your best interest for the year going forward. So first of all, let's talk about what everyone's been talking about, and that's interest rates. So interest rates have continued to go up and up and up, and we feel like they're never going to stop. Well, hopefully the end of January, this last interest rate that just happened, that is the last one for a while. Experts are predicting that is going to be the last one for a while, so that is great news. Finally, are they going to go down? That's the next question people think about. They're up high. When can I expect them to go down? So we are not expecting them to go down for at least probably a year. So 2024 is probably the first time you're going to see that. So they are where they are right now, and we got to make decisions based on that. How have those rates affected price? Great question. So really it comes down to price point, because affording an $800,000 home at the current interest rates and a $400,000 home, that looks completely different. So I'm going to talk about why that has affected the market and how it's specific to Calgary. So first of all, Calgary is a different market than other parts of Canada. So we know the prices cost last year, but let me give you some context. Calgary benchmark price between 2014 and 2022 has increased 16%. Now that's a modest price growth. And you put that in context to Toronto, between the same time periods, they've gone up 76%. The Greater Vancouver area has gone up 53%. Those are big numbers. So, you compare that to 16%, we can sustain 16% price growth. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, those buyers from higher price markets, they've been coming to Alberta, they've been coming to Calgary. So they are less price sensitive to what we see as, oh my gosh, now average price home is over $600,000, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I was only able to get a studio apartment before that. So they have not been as concerned with the price growth. They've continued to come here. We've had a huge number of interprovincial migration into Calgary, and that has continued to keep our numbers not only stable, but our inventory quite low. So we still have under 2 months of inventory in Calgary. That's still a strong seller's market. And so because of that, and because of the trend of higher paying skilled jobs in Calgary over 2023, all of those factors mean that we are going to have a stable market going forward. Now there are going to be some price changes, and I'll go over those for you. So in detached homes, we are expecting a decline of just under 2%. Now the important thing to note here is that's not across the board. So in the lower price points, we're probably going to see some price increases actually, as we continue to have more buyers for that lower end price point than we have property. So we're going to see some multiple offers and the price probably jumping a little bit in the lower price points. Whereas someone in the higher price points, for the reasons I just mentioned, all of a sudden there's less people that can afford that $800,000 to $1 million price. So we're going to see more of those homes sit on the market, and they're going to have some price declines, probably in some cases bigger than 2%. So the overall two balance out to the number we see of detached homes declining just under 2%, but it is going to depend on one segment in the market you're in. Semi-detached homes are expecting just a 1% price decline. Apartment is where we're expecting some price growth. So apartment, we're going to see just over 1% price increase, and row housing, we're expecting to see just under 1%. Those numbers may not seem like much, but considering condos have had price declines for many years in Calgary, it is welcome news for the people in that segment of the market maybe looking to finally move on. So overall, we have lower inventory levels in Calgary. That's continued to go into the end of 2023, with the higher price homes maybe jumping in inventory levels, but the lower price point will continue to be tighter conditions. Overall balanced conditions and stable pricing in Calgary, which is great news. And if you're looking to get into the market, it's still a great time. You just have to know what it is you're planning to do, what price point, what segment of the market, so you can make an informed decision. As always, if you like this information, please like and subscribe to our video. If there's anyone you know who would benefit from it, please pass it on. We're always here to help.